Okay, my charmed ones, here is a quick walkthrough of my planner setup for 2017. Now, for this new year, I am still inside of my Gigi New York planner cover. So this is like technically called a notebook cover, and it is full leather. It is embossed python, and unfortunately, I think Gigi New York has discontinued it. But they have a couple of other similar options, and I will link those down below if you're interested in this planner cover. Okay, so the first thing when I open my planner that you see is this homemade folder that I have in the front. This is just a Target file folder that I literally just turned into a pocket folder. I have a video for this if you're interested. And this is where I'm gonna put things like sticky notes and things like that. Last year, I put my planner stickers in here, but they just got so cumbersome in here that I just felt like, you know what, I don't wanna hold those in my planner anymore. I'll just keep those in my desk and kind of that will fix that. Okay, so now, the first thing that you see here is the dashboard I have for 2017. This is my This Is Your Year dashboard, and it's a freebie in my shop that's actually an editable PDF that I'm calling the Magnificent 7 for 2017 because it gives you spaces, 7 spaces specifically, to write in. As you can see, these are all printed in. So in the PDF, you're going to be able to write in 7 habits that you want to work on for the new year. So habits are a big focus for me. I've been really into them lately, and this is a freebie with a workbook that kind of shows you like how to do this. So if you're interested in that, that'll be linked down below, but that is my New Year 2017 dashboard. Next, I have just my 2017 like calendar overview, also a freebie in the shop. Next, I have my online business incompletions trigger list, another freebie in the shop if you're interested, followed by my Charmed GTD Quick Start Guide. This is no longer openly available in the shop, but if you buy any of my Charmed Life planners, my printable planner inserts, you do get this. Okay, so you see here that we've come to the first divider, and something that is new in my planner this year are these dividers. It's a set of black dividers. There's 5 of them total, but I'm only using 4 of them inside of this because I didn't need the other one, and it was kind of just creating too much bulk in the planner. So these are from ARC. So just like this disc-bound setup here is actually an ARC notebook, a disc-bound notebook from Staples. Those are dividers from Staples as well that are all part of the system. Although these silver rings actually come from the Martha Stewart for Avery line, also at Staples, but I just swapped those out. Now on the tabs here and then throughout my planner in different places to mark off different inserts, I'm also using my personalized labels from my shop. This is another editable PDF that you can use to create calendar and like monthly sorts of tabs for your planner or any notebook, all that jazz. Okay, so here is the second new freebie in the shop for you guys. If you guys remember, for the last couple of years, I've been creating monthly dashboards for your planner, but this year I changed the concept up based on feedback I've received from the community. And this year, these are a double-sided printable insert that on the first page is like this beautiful marble print with the monthly calendar and the year. And then on the back, you print out your dashboard. So this is the one for January that I'll link down below. And things that have changed on this, the top now says mantra. This is a space where you can put an inspirational quote, an inspirational affirmation, your personal mantra, a Bible quote or something like that that you're interested in focusing on for the month. Or if you're someone who themes your months, that is where you'd want to put your theme for the month in the mantra section. Then I have expanded the important dates section of this dashboard. Last year, if you guys will remember, the calendar was actually on this page. So I've got a lot more room now and a lot more bullets for you to track so many more things. So holidays, birthdays, any important events you've got, bills due, anything like that can go on this dashboard in these bulleted sections. And then carrying over from last year, I've got 3 monthly goals and 3 spots here for a reading list. So that is the new updated dashboard that comes out every month. It is a freebie in my shop, and I will link down below where you can get January. Okay, now we get to the bulk of this planner, which is my Charmed Life Planner in A5 half letter size. If you guys are not familiar with this planner, I will link it down below. Here is the ownership plate. I need to fill it out. It starts with a quote. And then let me get you to the month here. Okay, so here is the month on 2 pages spread for this planner. And you can see this is where I put like the tab for like the month on the side here. Things to note about this planner: it starts on a Monday, ends on a Sunday, so that the weekends are together. It has a spot for notes and a spot for your monthly goals. After the month on 2 pages, you have a master monthly task list, a master monthly expense sheet, and then it goes into a week on 2 pages that are vertical, and each day has a top 3 section. This is my page marker. This is the same one I was using last year. It is a project life divider that I've just added a sticker to. And this was like a label on like a Charlotte Tilbury beauty order I got. I just thought it was really pretty. I liked the diamond, so I just put it on there. So this is the weekly spread in the Charmed Life Planner. And then of course it goes on and on throughout the weeks. Another month on 2 pages, another master task list, expense sheet, and then into the weeks again. So I actually only keep 6 months at a time in this because I put other inserts in this notebook as well. So I'm just gonna go ahead and pop on over to the end of this month, and then it opens in my next section of projects. So this is where I keep everything that I'm working on for my personal and business life. Everything that I do, if it's more than just like a once and done sort of thing, or if it's more than just like something that's just like 1 or 2 tasks, I end up breaking it up into a project plan. So this set of inserts that I'm going to show you, or part of them, can be found in my project planning bundles for A5 or personal size. Or you can find these if you're interested in my printable Charmed Life Planner inserts. You can also get these bundled. And what I call the bundle is the functional planning bundle, because it comes with the planner. It comes with yearly project planning page that is where I break down for the full year my goals or projects into short-term, mid-term, and long-term. So that's this page. And it also comes with the project planning sheets. On the front, we've got this like very typical sort of project planning style: goal, description, due date of your project, a resource list, action steps, and on the back, it's notes. So that's the second insert that comes additional in the functional planning bundle if you're interested in getting a Charmed Life Planner. And then I'll show you in a little bit, it also comes with these task pages, okay, the functional planning bundle. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. I want to show you some more things before we get through to that. Okay, so I have a very generous project planning section because, like I said, most of the things I do in the year are in the form of projects, so I need a lot of project plans. Next insert I have is another freebie in the shop. This is the year at a glance tracker page, okay? So this has, for January through December, every day of the year marked out by the day of the month it is. So this is great for forward planning, holiday planning, if you're someone who tracks health concerns on a daily basis. I use this for so many different things. Most likely I'll be using this to like mark my husband's vacation and any important days that I want to work on things, like if I want to block off time. That is how I will use it with this insert. Again, link down below, freebie in the shop. And then another freebie from the shop is this year at a glance overview. So this is actually a 2-page overview, as you can see. It continues on to the back. The front here has January through June, and then July through December is on the back. And what it is a list view of each month, the days of the month, and next to it, you've got the actual date, like the week date, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, etc. And I'm actually going to be using this year to map out my content and promotional planning for my business. So I can actually like write in what my blog posts are going to be and write in any like promotions or sales or anything that I'm doing. I want to map it all out ahead of time for the year so it's all in one place. And of course, same thing on the back. And that insert, as well as this one, they both come in A5 or personal size. Okay, next section here are my blog posts. So this is where I like to keep a running list of my blog post ideas. And I also keep track of my progress on them. So these are inserts that say written, edited, images, and scheduled. So when I've written the blog post, I can check it off. When it's been edited, when I've added images, and of course, when I say scheduled, it means like it's up in my system for my blog and ready to go live. So those are my blog post trackers. I just keep a couple of those in here. And then similarly, I've got a YouTube tracker for my YouTube videos. So this one says filmed, edited, cover, and uploaded, similar to the blog ones, except for, these are the 4 main things that I do on a YouTube video. Again, a couple of these pages. And then we come to the task tracker. Remember I said the task tracker is an insert that you also get in the functional planning bundle. So if you're interested in basically getting a setup that's more or less pretty identical to what I have here, you'll get this insert as well. So what this is for is I use these for one-off tasks that kind of just come up and I don't have them scheduled for any specific day or time. When I do have a project broken out and I've got my project tasks, they've been scheduled, I end up adding those to the master monthly task list in whatever month it belongs to. But for everything else that's just sort of like pops up or is like a someday maybe or like a forward planning list, I will put it on this task tracker. I don't tend to use a lot of these throughout the year, but I do like to keep them just, for repetitive tasks or anything like that that just sort of comes up. I like to have a dedicated spot for that. So on this task tracker, you've got lines for each item, and then there's a checkbox for every day from Monday to Sunday. So if this is something that is like something that you'll do more than once a week, you can check it off. Or what I tend to do is if something is like a one and done, I might just check off the Monday just to like show that it's done, right? So those are my task trackers, and I just have, like I said, just a couple of those in there. And then we come to the next divided out section, which I called this notes because I just had that label ready to go. So it's not necessarily a note section, but you'll see what it is. This is a section that I'm using for my weekly gratitude. So these are, again, inserts from my shop. They are a week on one page, and it basically, is something where you can put the week, you can put the affirmation that maybe you're focusing on for that week, and then you can list out Monday through Sunday what you're grateful for each day and how you're going to show your gratitude this week. So I've put these in here in my planner because one of the things that I want to do that you may be able to see on my Magnificent 7, this is your year dashboard, is number 1 here is I want to keep a journal. So journaling for me is something that is very aspirational. It's like, I wish I could keep a journal every day, but ultimately it ends up being pretty cumbersome for me. So I thought that a way I could ease myself into it for the beginning of the year and sort of just develop the habit of writing is to keep a gratitude journal. So, I just want to keep track of things that happen throughout my days, throughout my weeks that I'm grateful for, happy about, victories in my business, just things I'm feeling great about. And this insert is a way I'm going to be doing it. So I've got a bunch of those in here for, like the first half of the year. And then I've got one final divided section here, which has just a few extra inserts. So this is a daily day timer insert from my shop. It's essentially a day on one page, undated. And I keep a few of these in my planner just in case I have an overwhelming day that I need to schedule and I need a full page to plan it out. So I just keep a couple of those in there, just as ready to go backups. And then I have these Martha Stewart for Avery lists that are perfect for disc bound. I just keep a couple of those in here as well, and I just tear them off and I might mark a page with them or make a list for something like extraneous. So just extra little list pads there. So that's the end of my disc-bound ARC notebook. And then the final piece of my planning system here inside of this notebook cover is just a spiral notebook. So this is where I keep notes that have to do with my business, my customers, my students, things like that. So if I am working out a project plan before it's actually been like fully developed and put out on a project plan, I'll write it in here. If it's a meeting that I've had with a customer or a client, the notes will be kept in here. So this is the same notebook I used last year and it is one of my own design that I will leave linked down below for you guys. But I only used half of it last year. So I still have the other half and I want to finish that off. And then in the back here, I just have this like zip pocket that actually came from a different spiral planner, but I took it out and put it in this one because I wanted to reuse it. Got a little pen loop here. Love those. I buy those off Amazon. And the pen that I use is the Papermate Flare. And inside of here, I just have like extra stuff. You can see like sticky notes, things like that. Not worth going in there to like pull everything out. And then that is the end of my planner. So this is my complete like organizational setup for 2017. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to give this video a like. Feel free to leave me any questions in the comment section. And of course, if you're not yet subscribed to my channel, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button for more awesome videos by me. And until next time, bye-bye.